Hey guys, it's Michael from Fire and Brilliance, and today's episode, I'm gonna get right into it. It's about the radiant cuts. I know the last couple of weeks I've gone over why people choose the round cut as the first top choice and why they choose the oval and cushion cuts as their second choice or the second most popular choice of Moissanite. Today I'm going to go over the radiant cuts. In the coming weeks I'll go over all of the reasons why people choose all of the other shapes and cuts. But before getting into it, I want to make sure that you know that we are extremely thankful for allowing us to pass 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. If you've been following us for a long time, please share our channel. This is meant for educational purpose for anyone that needs this information in order to make an educated decision before making a very expensive item, a very expensive purchase in their life. So some people may purchase it for an engagement ring, some people may purchase it for their own personal wear, some people may be working for years just so that they could buy something to spoil themselves. So this channel is for those people. So if you know anyone that needs this information, please share it and definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment below. But if you do want to check out some other fresh content here at Fire and Brilliance that's not just educational purposes, but maybe some information on jewelry, some fun information on all things jewelry, then definitely check out our other social sites as well, from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter to Pinterest as well as TikTok. And that being said, I'm going to get right into why three top reasons why people choose the radiant cuts. Alright, so the first and top reason why people choose radiant cut Moissanite is actually the opposite of why people are choosing the rounds, the cushions, and the ovals, which is what I've already gone over in the last couple of weeks. And if you haven't seen it, make sure you click on the link above and it'll take you directly to those videos, okay? So the reason why people actually choose radiant cut Moissanites is because it's extremely angular. It's actually an octagon, or in other words, 8 defined sides. All of the sides meet an exact point, so these sides are very refined. It's clear cut. You could definitely see it. It's not soft around the edges. It's not rounded around the edges, but rather it's angular. It meets at a fine point, and it's actually very, very refined. And if you take a look at it, then you can definitely see clear cut and sharp corners, and that's the reason why people love it. They actually love it again for the opposite reason as to why people like rounder shapes such as ovals, cushions, and softer edges, and such as the cushions and ovals and the rounds. People love rectangular shapes, and people that love square shapes, and people that love the angular look. That is the reason why people also love the radiant cuts. That's an octagonal shape that is a brilliant cut, and that goes into my second reason why people choose the radiant cut Moissanite is because it's a brilliant cut, angular shaped octagonal stone. Okay, so what does that mean? It's a brilliant cut which maximizes the sparkle of the stone. So if you are into an angular shape with refined cuts and clear corners, and you like the 8 sides where you can specifically see all 8 sides, and on top of that you want to maximize the sparkle, then you just married the first reason and the second reason together, which basically is it maximizes sparkles because it's a brilliant cut. And the third reason, not only can it be cut as an even-sided octagon, so in other words, it's kind of like a square, but for the most part, most people that actually choose radiant cuts, they are into the elongated cut. And what does that mean? It's basically longer on the 2 sides in the length, and it's shorter on the width, right? And what that does is that it does 2 things. Number 1, you can wear it in a different orientation. So in other words, it could be from top down or north to south. It could be from left to right, east, west, right? So in other words, you can put different orientations on your finger or on your ears or on the pendant. It depends if you want to wear it vertically or horizontally. It's really up to you. And the other benefit of an elongated gemstone is that it appears larger than it actually is. So in other words, you may purchase a 1 carat radiant, but in the eyes of some people, because it's elongated, it may look like a 1¼ carat or 1½ carat. So in other words, if you buy a 1½ carat radiant, in the eyes of some people, because it's elongated, the visuals of it makes it appear as if it's larger than 1.5 carat. So it could be 1.75 or a 2 carat stone, when in actuality it's actually less. So in other words, it looks larger than it is. So those are the three main reasons as to why people choose radiant cut Moissanite. Number one is because it's angular. Number two is because it's a brilliant cut. And number three, it's because it's elongated, where you can wear it in different orientations, as well as the visibility of it. It actually looks larger than it is. What do you guys think about what I just said? Are those the three main reasons as to why you chose a radiant cut? And if not, leave a comment below as to why you believe a radiant cut fits you that we did not go over, or why you chose a radiant cut in the past that I did not cover. Again, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share our channel for anyone that wants information and more information, educational information from a Fire and Brilliance channel that provides jewelry information for anyone that needs this information for their future purchase. And that being said, we are again on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, as well as Twitter. So if you want to follow us there for other types of jewelry content, please make sure you do that. And I will make sure I go over the 3 top reasons of other shapes and cuts in the future as to why people choose those shapes and cuts, such as square cuts, princess cuts, pear cuts, and you name it. There's a bunch of other cuts, trillion cuts, triangles. There's a bunch of other cuts. I'm going to go over that in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you tune in. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.